Okay, so we're going to begin with Adobe Flash. And right now I've opened Adobe Flash CS5. Uh, and what I want to start by saying as we begin this study of Flash, I'm going to have a whole bunch of videos. This is the first video I'm making for Flash, but I have plans for maybe 20, 30 videos that will take you through all of these different features within Flash. What I want to begin with saying is that this technology is changing very rapidly. As I'm creating this video, it is December the 12th, 2011. HTML5 is beginning to come into widespread use. A lot is happening and changing with Flash, even as we speak. So, and whenever I hit something about things where they're changing, I'll let you know. So this is a field that, we're all have to keep our finger on the pulse of as it changes. So what is Flash? Well, Flash is rich media content. And what we find is that we create these Flash files for, what we see in Flash is we have animation, and we see this rich media content being created to create animation. We have to create applications for the web, for the desktop, and for mobile devices. A real common thing that is done in Flash on the web are banner ads. Banner ads are very often created through Flash. We'll also find that Flash is also very often used to deliver video on the web. We see Flash used in slideshows, so on and so forth. And we find again that Flash publishes to a variety of platforms, from desktops to mobile devices to e-readers. We can say about underlying Flash, what happens with Flash, we have interactivity, and we also see quite often the use of music, sound. So with Flash, we can really create more multimedia projects. All right, so let's start and let's take a look at Flash. Now, I have Adobe Flash CS5 opened. CS4 is very similar. And what I want to do in this first video is take a look at creating a new file and the extensions of the files that we're going to work in. So we come to File, New, and we have this little window. And here we can see we have General for New Document, and we also have Templates. Now the templates are a fun place to kind of play around and see what's there. Most times you will be working in ActionScript. Okay, most times ActionScript 3.0 is what you'll be working with. Now, ActionScript is the computer programming language that underlies Flash. All right, here we see ActionScript 2.0. And then we come to Adobe Air. This is what's used to run on desktops for the most part. We see, and this is new to Adobe Flash CS5, the iPhone, designing for the iPhone. Now, this is a place where this technology is changing very rapidly, so keep your eyes there. We have Flash Lite. Okay, so again, this is more for mobile devices. Okay, so really the most common one that you'll be working within though is ActionScript 3.0. Now, we can also come down, and here we just have a plain old ActionScript file. So what this means is this file will have the extension .as. Now, when you work here with this little Flash icon 3.0, this file will have the extension FLA. ActionScript 2.0, it will have the extension .fla. So if we compare this to Illustrator and we create an Illustrator file, the extension is .ai. A Photoshop file, the extension is .psd. Okay, we come to Adobe Air, this is also .fla. We can go all the way through all of these different things here. But when we come to ActionScript, this will be .as. Now, we also can create a Flash JavaScript file. This will have the extension .jsfl. JavaScript and ActionScript. JavaScript, we can add on JavaScript to our Flash projects to create more interactivity. We could say it's an add-on to what we're doing, what we'll be doing in Flash. Now here we have a Flash project, and a Flash project is used to manage a whole bunch of different Flash files within a project. We come to templates. We could see here are just some little templates, and these are some of the common uses of what we're doing here. We can see we can create buttons, we can create half banners, vertical banner, rectangles, presentations, and so on and so forth. Okay, so here are just some other little samples, some cool things that Adobe has within here. All right, let's take a look at another something. So I want to take a look at these two different files that we have right here. So all of my work for this will be in this Web Design 2 file. All right, so I want to go over the difference between an FLA file and an SWF file. So here goes. In flash.fla is the extension for a file that we are working on. So it is a working Flash project, a working Flash file. Now, the SWF file is our output file. So when we finish our project, we create the output file, we export it, we go to File, Export. I'll show you do that in a minute. And this is what we actually would upload to the web. Okay, so that's the output file. So we could compare this to when we work in Illustrator. Again, our working file is .ai. Our output file could be a .pdf. Okay, when we work in Photoshop, our working file is .psd. Our output file could be .jpeg, .pdf. Okay, then Photoshop, we have many others, but that is the comparison. That is the examples. All right, let's just take a quick look one more time at Flash. We come right here. If I come File, Save As, you'll see it saves it as an FLA file. Okay, and it's looking at, you can save it at in these different files there. Now, if I come to File and I come Export, and I could say, let's say I made a movie, I could say Export Movie, and it exports it as an SWF file. So there we have it, an intro to Adobe Flash, taking a look at the different file types, working with ActionScript, JavaScript, and thanks for listening. I'll leave you with that.